All right, Monday of a brand new week. I am doing the usual, drinking coffee. It is 3:55 a.m. The girls will be here to work out in about 50 minutes. Then I have a client almost immediately after that. I'll have a little break so I can get my breakfast in. And then I have one more client. Workout stuff like in the background. I got all my clients programming, a few to update, add some new resources to our resource center. I feel good going into this week. Obviously, I'm only 2 weeks in now, going in 2 weeks, so there's not a whole lot to report yet, but it's a start, and it's just how it is. It's the same stuff day in, day out. Boring, mundane, repetitive shit. So stay tuned. Okay, so I just got done working out with the girls and James, and I originally was supposed to go ahead and get my walk in now, but I'm actually going to get my breakfast in because I forgot I have a client. I have 3 back-to-back sessions, so I had one slide in my open spot. If I don't eat now, then I won't get to eat until almost 10 o'clock, and I will be miserable by then, and I'll be more likely to make choices that aren't in line with my plan for the day because I'll be hangry and I'll want something quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and nip that in the bud and go ahead and take care of my food. So that way I am set up for success on my meals the rest of the day. I have a plan and I'm trying to stick to it. Breakfast is gonna be cream of rice, chicken, maybe some grapes or strawberries. I'm not sure which way I'm gonna go yet, but that's what I'm doing. Same stuff, different day.
All right, so nothing fancy really to talk about here. I mean, it's like 6 something in the morning. I get to work a little early and like just walking around, getting steps in, That's one of my biggest tools when it comes to prep and just overall is the steps. I think everybody underestimates them. They don't give it enough credit. They're like, oh, I just need to walk. And yes, you need to move. You need to move around. Like, I'd rather walk than have to do actual cardio in prep. So, like, I don't want to get on a treadmill. I don't. Some people have to. Me and my body, I can just do steps. So that's what I choose to do. So this morning worked out with Brittany and the ladies. It was awesome. It was back day. Killed it. They killed it. So yeah, had my first meal. It was a couple eggs, egg whites, and grits. Nothing fancy. Once again, just something that I can repeat and hit my goals. So anyway, check in with y'all later. All right, it's 3:38 in the morning. Just let the dogs out, and I gotta start waking up. I got stuff to do. Gotta work out, get my meals together.
All right, good morning. It's Tuesday, May 14th. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. James was just arguing with Alexa. She decided to start working. I don't know. Anyways.
Did you want to start playing sleep sounds now?
Yeah. But we haven't been able to get her to work the last couple nights, so whatever.
Anyway.
And before any of y'all start coming at us about our tree in the corner.
This is our spring-summer tree.
Yeah, this is our spring-summer tree.
It's very light and bright like the summertime.
And it fills out the room. So we don't want to hear nothing about it. It's not a Christmas tree.
It brings us joy. And also it keeps us from having to take it down.
take it all the way upstairs.
It's heavy.
No, really though, our living room is like huge. And we don't have like a ton of furniture.
That's not a flex. We just have a lack of furniture filling in. How about
that?
But
also, like, we don't want more furniture in our living room.
I don't want to buy anything.
And we have this like massive empty space back here that like leads to the hallway. So we just keep it up.
That's our tree.
That's what we decided. We were just keeping it up this year.
Yeah, we're going to have a 4th of July tree, birthday tree. Birthday trees.
We're not even going to be here.
No, for whoever's birthday it is, anytime.
Okay, we'll just put it like print out a picture and put it on there.
Yep.
Bam, birthday tree.
Birthday tree.
We launched our first episode last night, so
I'm famous now. I've gone viral.
I can't deal with you. Anyways, it got released, and we have a lot to learn, and we'll learn as we go. So if you have suggestions, send them our way.
Yeah,
we'd like to hear it.
I definitely going to start sharing a little bit more. This first week, I didn't really know how I wanted to do it or what I wanted to share, and now I still don't know, but I'm going to try much harder.
Like episode 1, the title of it is, we have no idea what we're doing here.
Where are we?
So episode 2 will be like, we still have no idea what we're doing here.
Still lost. Anyway.
So Tuesday, typical Tuesday, we get up early, we work out. The girls will be here around 4:45, and usually we'll work out for an hour. I normally have one client session on Tuesday, but she came yesterday because, of personal reasons. I'm not going to go into details about her business. Other than that, I have some travel stuff to book today, and that's pretty much it. What do you got?
Work.
What's your workout today?
Chest, shoulders, triceps, 5 meals. Take my creatine, 10,000 steps.
Yeah, check all the boxes.
Check all the boxes. Gallon and a half of water. And and then go to bed before 8:30. That's the goal. Get back in bed. That's the goal.
I know we did not go to bed early last night. Well, it's early by most people's standards, but considering that we get up at 3:45.
We're trying to finish knocking out this series of Sons of Anarchy. She put me through it. I've never seen it.
Yep, James never watched Sons of Anarchy, so I was like, you know what? You're gonna watch it. And we started it like...
It's a terrible show. Like, it's good, but
there's a lot of bad shit that happens.
And they're the dumbest people. They're like, we're going to sneak up on these guys in this house. All right, you 8 guys, get on a Harley, and we're going to go riding down the street. They're like, I don't know how he knew we were coming. Oh, my God.
No, it was a brutal show. I mean, I watched it when it was out, like, when it was a live show, and I do miss it. But watching it back now, too, I used to think that Jax Teller was like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. And now I look at him, and I'm like, meh,
Weak.
Yeah. And I used to think, like, he was, like in really good shape. And I'm not saying that he's not in good shape compared to, like, a large percentage of the population, but have y'all seen my husband?
She leveled up. The dude's nothing. It's also kind of funny watching this show because it's like a throwback because like everybody's on just regular flip phones.
Yeah, little Nokias and stuff.
Nobody's taking pictures with it, no video.
That's true, different times.
They're just like, I don't know who this is on the other line. I guess they didn't have caller ID, I guess. I don't know.
So that's pretty much the gist of our morning.
Baggy pants are back.
Yeah.
The sagging pants. So.
All right, well, let's get to the rest of our day.
Okay.
All right. See you on the next video.
Yay.
All right, Tuesday morning workout with the girls and James done. James had chest and triceps. We did shoulders and arms because we get buff. T-Rex arms. Come on. What are you doing? Good workout. Everybody's got a good pump. Girls are hiding. It looks too hard. You'll shit yourself. So another workout, another day, and that's all we got to say. That rhymed.
It did.
It rhymed. Breakfast. Okay, I'm not going to make it a habit to report every little thing, but I'm getting my steps in. I wanted to come in and add to the video because I think people underestimate the power of just getting in more movement in your day-to-day life. You know, people are willing to like beat themselves up in the gym and do extreme things to attempt to get results, but it doesn't take that. It just takes consistency in your day-to-day actions. It's early in the morning, you know, of course, like I have a home gym, so I have all of the tools that I need to be more active, and that's not everyone's scenario. But you don't have to have a treadmill, you don't have to have a gym to get in more steps, to get in more movement. You can walk around your house, you can march in place. Just that simple action of walking more will help you be healthier, and it can help your fat loss goals too. Plus, it helps you not be as achy. Like if you are prone to aches and pains, you know, hips, knees, back, all those things, like walking can help with that. And it's just an easy thing to incorporate into your day. So that's my little soapbox for the moment. I got about 10 more minutes of walking, and then I'll go knock out breakfast and then do my work for the day. So just incorporate it in. Little gaps in your schedule, go for a quick little walk around your house or march in place. Whatever you got to do, put a show on, go for a walk, listen to an audiobook, whatever is your cup of tea.
All right, Tuesday, and it is, Tuesday. Anyway, hit my workout and everything earlier, ate breakfast, all those fun things. So looking at my average steps, so I've been going way above my step goal, which is not good. I was getting in and knocking out my 10,000 steps early. It's biting me in the ass because I can't do that long term. I only want to do what is necessary to make the desired changes that I'm looking for. So your body's smart, it'll adapt, and it'll get used to all those steps. So if it does that and I need to progress more, then that means I got to do more steps. So I'm going to keep my steps at the minimum of what I need to accomplish my goal. So right now it's just 10,000. So I'm going to dial it back today. In case you didn't know. So we're about a year out. So for me, my plan is I'm doing a little bit of a cutting phase right now up till the end of June. We're going on our honeymoon to Jamaica. After that, come back, and it's going to be building season for me. And I'll run up till probably January, mid-January, late January. And then the cutting part to get ready by May. I'd lean down very quickly. I lose weight pretty fast. It's harder for me to build. So that's what's different for me versus like where Brittany's at. Brittany's going to be kind of in a cutting phase for this whole year with diet breaks and stuff like that. I'll let her tell you about that because, you know, she does. She's hard. But yeah, going to be cutting. Nothing extreme right now. I'm not really like hungry. There's times when I feel hunger, but I know there's a meal not far away from that because I bring all my meals with me for the day. So being prepared makes everything much easier. So anyway, that's what's up. You know what's funny is I have this tripod. I've had this since 2020. So that's like 4 years. Yeah. Anyway, I got it for my first show, and I used to like rig it up on a lamp for my progress pictures. Anyway, so I've had it in my truck forever, and I was like, I'm gonna use it one day, and I never use it. But guess what? I used it today until I can give me one of those little fancy little sit on the dash kind of deals. Maybe up here. Maybe up here. Maybe I should get one that attaches to the windshield or the dash. I don't know. Y'all let me know. All right, so if you want to know what it's like, so like I'm working, and I got to stop, and I got to eat, and I just try to post a client transformation on Instagram, Facebook, and I messed up, forgot to put our logo on, so I gotta delete it, I gotta go back, I gotta go into Canva, and then I gotta add the logo, and then I gotta repost it. Failed on that. So anyway, welcome to being a coach who sucks at technology and social media. So all the food has been eaten for the day, steps have been made. I listened to our new podcast that just came out today, and it was a good one, like recapping everything, and we were talking about, you know, it got kind of deep at the end, but, you know, I'm excited to do this show. It's going to be a new adventure, for sure. If you can't tell, I'm still at work. I don't want to be here. That's another thing that I always struggle with personally. is that, we have our own business, our coaching, and it's awesome, and we were always building it, and I wish that that's all I was doing, and was home and could dedicate more time during the day to it, but it's not the reality. So for the time being, I still have to work at other places at times, and just is what it is. But yeah.
Hey guys, so checking in. Things are going great over here. And by great, I mean James finally logged into his Team Canva account.
Last time we had problems and I couldn't find the things, and she's like,
"Forget about it.
We'll
Thing.
We'll figure it out tomorrow." And
I know.
Tomorrow never came.
And then tomorrow never came. And then you're like, "Here, make this. Here,
and then today
do this.
I need
do
to get
this."
into it. And then
no, you never said.
Why did you get into it?
No, that's not what you said. You never said, "I need to get into it." You said, "Oh, I didn't put the logo on the picture."
I didn't.
Which was your way of hinting, like, "Can you do it for me?" So I
nope,
did.
Nope.
And then I was like, "You need to log into your Canva so that I can stop doing this."
It's just everyday stuff,
He loves to be like, "Yeah, we run a business and we."
I never said I ran shit. Never said I ran shit. I said we were partners.
Partners share the workload equally.
My equally is somewhere else.
So what you're saying is you're a minority partner.
Whoa. There's an equal opportunity employment around here.
No, the correct term is
DEI.
No. BBB.
My butt is real.
That's BBL, stupid.
This is
what is BBB?
Big booty.
Bear or BMB.
BM. Bowel movement.
Bare
Betty?
minimum Betty. That is what you are.
That's false. I am
It's
not
not
bare
false. Anyways, this is
I just have a different
this is
skill
a day
set.
in the life.
I have a different skill set. When shit needs to get picked up, moved around, the physical stuff. I don't know buttons. I don't know buttons. Stuff's out there.
You're so
in the
funny. You're like,
internet.
I don't know buttons, but you literally sit there and scroll and tap buttons.
I don't know
all
what
day.
I'm doing. I just see
Well,
you do
try
it.
like, don't know what you're doing in like Canva and like email and business stuff.
That's what I'm doing.
That would be great.
I'm logged in.
We just finished dinner.
I never know where to look. Where do you look?
I don't know. I look over here and I look in the screen and whatever. We just finished
Sorry,
dinner.
that
We
lazy
had shrimp pasta, like Cajun shrimp pasta for dinner with some green beans. I'm hangry already. It's period time. Well, it's not period time yet, but it's about to be. And right before I start, like 3 or 4 days before, I'm always super hungry. It's very common.
Irritable.
Very common symptom in women. And, yeah.
I think they'd like to know how I feel about your period coming. So
I don't think anybody
I'm
cares
terrified.
how you feel about my
I'm
period.
scared. I don't know what to do. I'm treading softly, and I don't. I love and support you, and you're great.
Anyways, period. Can't wait for it to happen. You're so ridiculous. That's why nobody likes you. Can't wait to be done with the period.
Me too. Jesus Christ. Ooh, count down the days, baby. You know what's crazy is as soon as it's over, like it's coming back. It just comes on back, boy. That's a gift that never stops giving, I'll tell you. I figured it out, so like, you got like a week leading to it or more that's dicey.
10 days before for me.
10 days before, all right, so we're at 10 days. Then we had the week of, so there's 7.
Yeah, but that week isn't that bad. And for me, it's anywhere from 7 to 11.
7, all right, we'll go with the high end. Okay, so now we're at 21 days. right? There's 30 days in a month. It gives me 7 days a piece of like love.
If it's 21 and there's 30 days in a month, your math is wrong. There would be 9.
Okay, we'll say 9. All right, good. We got 9. We sleep 8 hours. I'm not gonna math it. I don't get enough
The
good
week of the
personal
period
stuff.
isn't bad because that's when everything starts leveling out. I just don't feel the greatest. But emotionally, I'm more stable. You don't know what it's like.
I know what it's like to be around you. Stable. What?
So, anyways, we're going to get back to our evening. This is how we end the day, talking shit back and forth. And we're going to hopefully finish Sons of Anarchy today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow.
I can't wait for the show to be over.
And that's about it. So we'll talk to you in the morning. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means it's leg day for James. It's going to be a great day.
I'm excited.
All right. Peace. Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 15th, 5:15. This is our 2-year anniversary of moving in together. We are headed to the gym. It's 5:48 a.m. It's leg day. James can barely contain his excitement.
I'm excited. Can't stop me.
Other than that, nothing new to report between last night and this morning.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to sleep in.
Yeah, and I
She's
forgot.
like, we're gonna sleep in, and then guess what?
Forgot to change my alarm. Sleeping in for us also is like 5:30 instead of like 3:30 or 4:30.
Yeah, well, we made it to 4:30.
We got to 4:30 today, so it wasn't like the earliest day.
So she normally yells at me for waking up early on our days off, so it's not my fault this time.
It was my fault.
Anyway.
We have a not so busy day ahead of us. Hopefully we'll get a podcast knocked out and just kind of relax.
You know what? You know what? I'm excited to be working out with Brent over here today.
Brent.
Yeah, my gym bro Brent. Brent's gonna be kicking ass.
If you don't follow us on Instagram, then you probably missed. I shared a screenshot and someone was like, "Oh, why the man voice?" First of all, you know,
It's
people
3:30 in the morning, bro.
People have balls on the internet, but they don't have the audacity, like they don't have the courage to say that shit to my face. Second of all, what if I had like a
Balls.
like what if I was born with a deeper voice, or I had some kind of medical condition that affected my vocal cords? Like, people just don't think. Not that I really give a fuck. I know I have a deeper voice. It is what it is. I don't care.
I think it's sexy. I'm thinking when she's like, "Yeah, James, I like that, Daddy." No, I'm just kidding. She'll say that. Just kidding, but like, you don't have a man's voice. Like, your voice is a little bit deeper than, you know, these. Hi.
Yeah, I don't have a squeak. I don't have a squeaky
voice.
female voice.
Thank God.
I am who I am. Like, I don't care. It is what it is. There's always gonna be negativity and shit, so I'm not even gonna stress it. Just gonna keep moving on. Keep moving on with my life.
Good morning, James. Good morning, babe.
So yeah, I mean, it wasn't even like 12 hours of this going live, and we already had like a negative comment.
Yeah, so I know it's coming. I know somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, he's old. He's bald. He's not big enough to be competing.
Yeah,
he's not."
you're too fat. Talking about me.
You know, so like, bring it on, bro. Like, I don't care.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. You know
Yeah.
what? I like a little shit talk. Like, you know, but make sure you're like on a named account though, because then we can really have fun with it.
Yeah.
You say something, then I say
Don't
something.
hide behind anonymous, you know, troll accounts. Like, be you. You want to be brave and talk shit on the internet? Just be yourself. Show yourself.
Yeah, I love it. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Do it, bro.
Anyways,
Yeah, Brent's gonna
we're
kick your
like
ass, though.
30 seconds from the gym, so we're gonna wrap this up and go get an awesome leg day in.
I didn't get a chance to poop before we left.
Awesome.
So-
So that'll be an excuse. Oh, I gotta stop doing legs because I haven't pooped
No,
yet.
I'm just, you know, who knows what's going to happen. You know? Just rolling the dice this morning.
All right, well, later. Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday morning. It's like 5, almost 6 a.m. Been up for like an hour and a half now. Got up, did my check-in pictures, and had my coffee. Now I'm getting my steps in before I gotta train clients, do email stuff. Just another day in the Gatewood house. He's in there getting his breakfast somewhere. But this is what my morning looks like every single day. Repetitive action, doing the boring shit, checking off the boxes one at a time. That's what it takes for success in all things, not just bodybuilding and fitness, but in life, you know? You knock things off your to-do list and you have daily habits, and your daily habits kind of set you up for success or not. There he is. What you eating?
I've got 2 eggs, 230 grams of egg whites, 46 grams of grits, 1 tablespoon of butter, and some Louisiana hot sauce. So yeah, and then I got some Gatorade powder for later because I need more carbs.
Yep, we're filling in the gaps with some Gatorade powder because he eats a lot of food and sometimes the volume is just a little much. So Gatorade powder to fill in those carb gaps because it's strictly carbs.
Plus, I'm pretty active through the day, and then the electrolytes and everything couldn't hurt. So it only help. I'm hungry.
I know, me too. I gotta get these steps in though. So I'll eat after I do my steps, and I'll probably do cream of rice with pickle seasoning because that's been my jam this week, and buffalo chicken breast, I should say.
Man, Louisiana hot sauce is busting.
We had it on dinner the other night. I did like a shrimp, like a Cajun shrimp pasta, and we add a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce in it. And now he's been on a Louisiana hot sauce kick.
Man, I hadn't had it in like years. Like since I used to eat fried catfish. Because I loved it on fried catfish.
I don't want that smell that close to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll take it. I'll put it in my body.
Like I'm walking.
Put it in my body.
Anyways, we didn't really record a lot of videos yesterday because we did our workout and then we hung out at the house and there wasn't really anything to report, and I don't feel like you guys need the mundane shit. Like we sat and watched TV. You don't need a video of us doing that. We finished watching Sons of Anarchy, so James is all current on that. And yeah, I'm sure I'll probably have the next video in here, but he'll be recording some while he's at work so that you guys can keep up with him too.
It's Thursday, and for me today is my rest day, and so the whole goal for today is just to hit my meals. This is meal number 2 right now. As you can see, it's very, very basic. We just got smoked chicken, 200 grams of rice, and you know, a lot of people, when it's a rest day, they're like, you know, it's supposed to be my rest day, but I'm gonna go hit the gym anyway. And I think that's one of people's biggest mistakes, is not really sticking to the plan on training days and rest days. Like, rest is important. So like when you're working a program, like every aspect of that's important. So your sleep's important, your water's important, your rest days are really important. Hitting your meals on rest days. So I prioritize hitting my meals, and that's gonna be a successful day because I'm eating and fueling myself today for tomorrow's workout. So that's how I always have to look at it. I don't really eat for pleasure. There are some pleasure meals, they're fun and they're great, but this is for a purpose. This is for me to fuel my body and to make changes the way that I need to make changes. So anyway, that's just my little spiel for now. And yeah, I'm not having mustard. Why am I having mustard? Because I don't have to track it. I would love some cool zesty light or Parmesan-y sauce, but I don't want to weigh it. I don't want to measure it. I don't want to log it. Mustard, I can just squirt it. It don't matter.
So one thing I've been doing after my workout my creatine, Recharge. This is Legion's creatine. They have flavored and unflavored. I've been on a grape and strawberry kiwi kick lately, but I don't even normally like grape, but I don't know. It's been good to me lately. So I actually put this in a whole cup of water. It's like a 40-ounce cup, knockoff Stanley version. And I sip on this for like the next hour or so, and that way I get a good chunk of my water in, but I also get my creatine in. And it kind of gives me a little treat because it's flavored water instead of just plain water, but it's also creatine, and it mixes really well, it tastes good. There's a bunch of different flavors, so if you don't like grape or kiwi strawberry, which kiwi strawberry is the best in pre-workout and Recharge, just FYI, then you can get something else. But you should definitely check it out if you're lifting weights. If you are a woman, if you are a man, if you are a menopausal woman, you should definitely be taking creatine. It's beneficial not just on the muscle growth and recovery front, but also like cognitive function. New studies have come out and shown that it increases cognitive function. So you should definitely get you some creatine and use our code Phoenix. Little shameless plug there, but you can get it at legionathletics.com. And like I said, when you go to checkout, just enter code Phoenix. You'll get 20% off your first order, and you'll also get double reward points. So those reward points add up. Every time you place an order, it's like you get a certain amount of points per dollar spent, and you can redeem those points in future orders for discounts. And there's like a slider at checkout. It'll be like, you have X amount of points. Do you want to redeem that for this dollar value? And it's a good deal. Those points add up really quick, and you get to support us too.
Sitting here listening to the rain. So this morning, got up and trained with Brittany and the ladies. They did glutes and shoulders. I had back and core. It was a solid workout, you know, just doing the thing, and all good. So I don't really have much to talk about. I mean, my life's pretty repetitive every day. It's the same thing, you know, get up, do certain things, eat certain foods, keep eating foods every 2 to 3 hours, and that's about it, plus workouts. So yeah, this stage in the process, like I get a little hungry at night. That's it. Eating food's easy at the moment. I know that's going to get more difficult as this process goes on, because I'm going to have to start really pushing food and build that up even more. Last prep, before the cut, I mean, my carbs got up, around like 550. Protein was around 296. Fats were, I think at the time, the highest they got were like 80, 85. I think that's about as high as they ever got. So yeah, this time around, we're taking a different approach. We're going to keep protein on the lower end, see how my body responds, and more calories coming from carbs and fats, and just not overkilling it on protein. So that's what's going to be different this go around. I'm interested in seeing how that goes. Up until like prep, I think that's not going to be an issue. I think I might miss out on it, or I don't know. We'll see. You know, protein's good at keeping you satiated, and so when the calories start getting lower and lower and lower, not having that high amount of protein to keep you satiated, we'll just see. We'll see. Maybe I'll love it. Maybe it'll be great. Anyway, new approach for different folks. New coach, new approach. Oh, new coach, new approach. What?
All right, steps are done, workout's done, client number 1 is trained, had a few minutes, made a quick breakfast. We got cream of rice and chicken breast with a little bit of buffalo sauce and a couple street taco size tortillas, a little extra fiber in the day. Of course, I'm gonna eat veggies throughout my day also. I always have a big ass salad at lunch, and then I'll have veggies with dinner as well. So got to get that fiber in. There's also like 1 serving of 2% mozzarella cheese on these tortillas. So that's what I'm working with today. That's my breakfast. Nothing fancy, but it's hitting right now, especially with the dill pickle seasoning. So I'm gonna get this meal in, and then I'm gonna go train my client. but another day, another repetitive action. Okay, so a little bit of poor planning on my part. I didn't plan out my day good enough. I have been kind of running around. I had to drop my daughter off. I'm going to Barnes & Noble. So stopped at one of my tried and true Chick-fil-A. So I had a decent amount of macros to like fit in with my dinner tonight. So I got a 12 count grilled nugget and just a regular chicken sandwich, like the one that's breaded, and I got extra pickles. I got a non-buttered bun, so I always take off the buttered bun, like it doesn't make a difference to me, and I'd rather save those calories. And I brought my mustard with me for my sauce. So that's what I'm doing for my quick little meal before I go to Barnes & Noble, and then I'll finish off my meals with my macros later. We're having tacos with lean ground beef, 96 lean ground beef. So pretty excited about that. Tacos are always a win. That's my quick little update on how I'm making this work. I did do my check-in and stuff yesterday. I've been holding pretty steady with like minimal movement in the scale with where I'm at. So I did go ahead and drop my macros. My cardio is going to stay at 3 by 20 minutes, but I'm also doing my long runs on Saturday. So that length just depends on the day. And that's pretty much where we're at right now. So 3 days, 20-minute cardio sessions, one long run, anywhere from like 1 to 2 hours, 11,000 steps a day. I did increase my step goal to 11,000. James forgot his watch in the garage this morning, so I've been getting his steps in for him. I know he always hits 10,000 at a minimum. So I am like getting his steps in for him, so it shows on his watch that he didn't miss it. That's teamwork right there. That's it. That's all I got. So I'm gonna eat this Chick-fil-A and get on over to Barnes & Noble's before I gotta pick up Trent again. So
Friday night, successful day, hit workouts this morning. Brittany's over here creating a reel.
it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. It's all emotional stuff. So yeah, I'm a big softie. So anyway, but yeah, hit the workouts, hit all our meals. We had us a little dinner, and it was awesome. I forgot my watch today for my steps, so I walked anyway. But it just didn't log it like it normally would. So Brittany put my watch on her shoe.
I was gonna say, who came in clutch?
She put it on there so it doesn't just like totally ruin my average, because it would recorded 0 for the day. So she took care of that, because she knows I walk like crazy during the day. But other than that, this is our Friday night. We were kid free for a little bit. Anyway, we don't know what's gonna happen.
I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna finish making this reel and we're going to sleep. It's way past our bedtime.
Okay. Anyway, we're just chilling, and this is our weekends normally. So, yeah, Friday night.
Good morning. Saturday. It is 5:35. I'm supposed to be running outside in about 20 minutes, but it's raining and thundering. So I'm about to suffer on the treadmill for a long run. It's gonna freaking suck. But he's the bestest boy. My little sidekick. Saturday, enough said. Nothing big going on today. Go to the grocery store, get chicken, to meal prep tomorrow, plan out my meals for the week since I did have a macro drop. Just do the work. Saturday, we typically will chill a little bit more than we normally do. It's really like the one day where we don't have work. So we take advantage of that. And it's a rainy day too. It's going to be a perfect day to vegetate. Get my steps in, but vegetate. So I'm going to grab my energy drink and get out in the gym and knock out this long run so that I have the rest of the day.
All right, so it's Saturday morning, 6 o'clock, and I'm just sitting out in the garage while Brittany does her run. So it's just something that I've always done, and especially in like the preps, because Brittany typically has to do a lot more cardio than I do, and she's my favorite peeps. She's my best friend, so I love hanging out with her, and I don't want her to have to be like doing this alone, because like it already sucks. But you know, we have limited time together, and even if she's having to do cardio, like I'll just come in here and sit with her, and I mean, it's not a big deal. I'd just be sitting in the house anyway. So, but this way, like neither one of us feels like neglected, even though like we're having to stick to a certain kind of fitness goal or whatever. I've already eaten my first meal for the day. I have not worked out yet. I'm gonna let this food sit since I don't have to leave the house for work or anything. I'm gonna get a little food in me before I work out, so I'm not fasted. Just because every other workout, like I don't have time to lately, so be cool. And this is what we do on Saturdays. Got up really early, just out of habit, not an alarm, just what we do. So anyway, this is how we do Saturdays. Alright, so I'm about to work out. I got my headphones on because Brittany thinks that the neighbors don't want to hear my music at 6:45 on Saturday morning. So anyway, yeah.
Okay, so I'm having one of my little meal / snack things. Picked up some Ghost peanut butter protein cereal. I'm about to try it. It smells really peanut buttery, delicious, kind of like the Reese's Puffs almost, or like the peanut butter Captain Crunch. Let's see. Okay, it's pretty fire. The texture is not like protein cereal. I don't know. It's really good. I give it a 9 out of 10 for me. So now I am curious about the marshmallow one that James wanted me to get. So I guess we'll have to go back and get that, babe. What? The peanut butter cereal is pretty good. Yeah, the macros aren't bad for a serving. You got 7 grams of fat, 11 grams of carbs, 18 grams of protein. So a little heavy on the fats for a snack, but if you have a lower fat meal, you could, kind of swing it in there. But definitely will buy again. All right, dinner time. We are having sirloin and asparagus for me tonight. I ate pretty much all my carbs earlier because I ran twice. James gets a big old potato because he still had like 100 carbs. It's like 85, but still, it's close enough.
Starving.
Yeah, this is a pretty light dinner. I do get some yogurt and a rice cake after this, though, for like a sweet tooth. So I'm looking forward to that. And Kai is looking forward to breathing his hot-ass breath on me because that's what he does when he sits right here.
I will fight you over this food. I'm so hungry.
But same old shit, different day. Light dinner.
Hungry bellies.
Yep. And then we're chilling the rest of the night. So that's about it. Yeah. Good morning. Saturday morning. Yes. You see a tree in the background. Don't talk shit. Don't be a hater.
That's our summer tree.
Yeah, it's a summer tree. It's
Okay.
got fairy lights on it.
There's
Good vibes.
lightning bugs. Lightning bugs are on our summer tree.
So it's Sunday morning. What time is it? It's 6:10. We slept in today. We slept till 5:30. The light from outside woke us up.
It's kind of weird. I feel like hungover. Like
I know.
sleeping that late.
We have a headache. One, we stayed up too late because we watched Logan last night.
We also watched another Wolverine movie too.
And then we woke up later, obviously, but we both woke up and I was like, I kind of feel like I'm hungover. Like I have a headache. And just for the record, we don't drink.
Mm-mm.
Like it's been years since we've drank. I will never drink again.
6 years.
Going on 6 years for me, I think.
Yeah, you're 5, going on 6. I'm just got 6. Anyway,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. We just, whatever. We just don't drink.
Yep, typical Sunday. So I am going to get up here in a minute after I drink my coffee. I'm going to get my morning steps in. James is going to get ready to go do mobility sessions. It's like assisted stretching with one of his clients. We do that locally. If you want to come get stretched at our house, you can. We got meal prep today. We already podcasted yesterday, so we don't have to do that today. It was a really good episode, so I'm excited to release that on Tuesday. So you get this on Monday, and then you can turn around on Tuesday and go listen to the podcast. I got a meal prep. Got to cook some chicken. We got 2 big old packs of chicken breasts, just like usual. Gonna throw it all in the smoker with the Trader Joe's like coffee barbecue rub.
I can't remember what that tastes like. I know it's been a while.
Have you had it?
Well, you said you used it before, but I just
You're
don't.
not here.
Okay, well then it's gonna be new. I'm excited.
The dogs are being bossy. You want to let them in before they scratch the shell?
I got it. I'll be back, people.
Other than that, Sundays are check-in days. So, on top of what we're doing, meal prep, stretching, stuff like that, we'll get our client check-ins done. We'll make all the adjustments to their plans because these are our VIP clients. So, they get a customized, like really individualized experience. And we're really like attentive to those VIP client like needs. You got anything?
Rest, recovery, check-in, steps, food, eat it, make it, wife, lover. That's about it. It's a good Sunday. Sundays are awesome.
Are you gonna do the meal prep today?
I gotta go stretch, but I'm gonna be with you in spirit. I'm gonna send some positive vibes your way.
Also, I guess figure out what I'm gonna eat for the week. James will keep his the same, his boring shit.
It's easy. Like I just like it like that.
You were
It's
complaining
predictable.
about it yesterday.
I wasn't
You
complaining.
were complaining
We
about
were
it. If you were watching my stories over the weekend, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
I was just saying, like, you don't have to divide every food up into his and hers. We eat the same thing, and that mine is easy to calculate because I do the same thing every day. So you'll know if I'm eating 6 ounces of chicken twice a day, then
No.
that's how much. Or
No.
rice cakes, I eat 2 rice cakes
No.
a day. Then we know that this many rice cakes will last X amount of days.
It doesn't matter. I said, how many rice cakes do you need? You said 1. I said, okay. Well, I bought an extra one for myself.
I just don't see why we gotta divide it.
Because you're going to be like, I'm out of rice cakes.
Anyway.
So that's our fun for the day.
So, in case you're wondering what it's like for a married couple or a couple both doing bodybuilding and competing, this is the kind of stuff you deal with.
So we went through our whole last prep together, and it was, I have to say, like, a lot of people talk about, like their spouse not being great during prep or whatever, or that they couldn't prep with their significant other. I love it because then we're both on the same page. We both are suffering together, so like he's not eating an awesome dinner unless he has a free meal and I don't. We're eating the same type of things. We're both, being focused. Like we're both
Hangry.
picking the same type of stuff. So with dinner, we're trying to keep it, leaner or whatever. Like it's not a big deal. Like I don't have to get creative, like get super creative and
Like was laying in bed like, I'm hungry, and the other person's like, me too.
And then we just both sit there and still be hungry.
Yeah, and it's easier, to like not get up and get something to eat because your partner is also, hungry and they're not getting up, and you don't want to let them down. And
But here's the thing, right? So when you have a partner that, is getting fit or is not getting fit, like one of the things I hear a lot is, I don't want to cook multiple meals, right? I don't ever cook multiple meals. So there's a way to do it where you're not having to cook multiple meals. You just change the sides or you increase the portion sizes. Last night we had sirloin, asparagus, and James had a baked potato. Baked potato literally takes nothing. You rinse it off, you poke some holes in it, you put it in a paper towel in the microwave, and it's done.
it's my kind of
So I
stuff.
didn't have to cook any type of different meal for his macros. I just threw in a potato. But on other nights, like with the kids, you know, the kids love mac and cheese, and they're kids. Like, I'm gonna let them eat mac and cheese. So we'll have our stuff, which will usually be like a protein and a veggie, and like he'll have a carb source, I'll have a carb source. It just depends on where we're at with macros. You know, we'll do something simple. We'll do sweet potatoes, or, you know, we'll do tortillas. We'll do rice. We've done beans even. Like, there's ways to make it a meal without having to make multiple meals. So that's kind of my little tip there.
And
It's just,
you can make these meals like align with your goals, and also not to suck, to where like the kids still eat them. Like they don't really see like, oh, we're eating something super healthy. They're like, oh, we're having steak and green beans and mac and cheese. Like, they love it. Like, it just blends in. Like, we just, you know, whatever.
I mean, I've always been like that. Like, I just don't make multiple meals. You know, I keep it easy for lunches and stuff. Like, they have they have stuff to make sandwiches. Ryder has Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are the one thing that we keep in this house that I could really tear up. Sometimes it's hard to resist Cheez-Its. We don't keep a bunch of other like snacky type food in. Like, we usually keep like 1 or 2 for the kids, like their choices. But the Cheez-Its are like fire. Those are the best.
11 grams of fat.
11 grams of fat
little bitty bag.
for one snack size bag.
And I could eat that whole box.
Yeah.
Like, so like, especially if I don't even start. Like, it's just, I know it. I love Cheez-Its. I loved them when I was a kid. I love them now. But
All right, well, this is going to be the last video for this cycle. I don't need to check in with y'all throughout the day. We're going to be doing client check-ins, meal prep and chicken. So that's pretty much it. Maybe I'll show you a little clip of the chicken, and then that'll be the end of the video for this week, episode 2.
yeah, and I don't know if I'll have anything else to share, but if I do, I'll share it.
All right, this is the last video for this week's episode 2 on our YouTube channel. Got my so happy, cheery, beautiful teenage daughter back there. She's such a joy to be around all the time. She just really makes our life that much better.
Oh, yeah.
But that's beside the point. We're talking about smoked chicken right now, all right? Because this is fire. This is the meal prep chicken.
That's the money shot.
So we got all of our chicken breasts for the week. James is finishing off the whole chicken. This week we smoked it with the Trader Joe's. Come on, go in focus. Trader Joe's coffee and garlic barbecue rub. This shit is fire. So if you haven't had that yet, 10 out of 10 recommend. I've used this many times before, but I've never used it in the smoker because I didn't have the smoker like the last time I used this. It's really good. The chicken smells delicious. It has a nice little crisp on the outside. I mean, look at that.
I want to put my mouth on it. I want to put it in my belly.
So, meal prep is done. The only thing left now is check-ins and program updates. Get out of my space. Also, fun thing, I started my period today, so that's a great thing. I knew it was coming because my hunger, like one of my biggest symptoms is one, irritability. I get annoyed so much easier when I'm about to start my period. And number 2, my hunger like increases, like nothing can satiate me. So it's nice to know, like, I'm always validated when my period starts because I know that the symptoms are a sign that my period is about to start. So the next couple weeks should be smooth sailing, optimal performance. And the best point for fat loss, like in a woman's cycle, is from like the time you start your period until ovulation. So those 2 weeks in that period, best time for fat loss. So we'll make some good progress over the next couple weeks, and then we'll start dealing with those fun pre-period symptoms all over again.
I love it. It just keeps coming back.
So this is gonna end the episode for the week. We hope y'all enjoyed it. We talked more. We shared a little bit more. We're going to get better as the time goes on. Always give us your feedbacks. You know, let me know how you feel about my man voice, whatever. Comments help it's all boosted in the algorithm, so whatever.
Yeah, talk some shit.
Yeah, we're here for it.
What's up?
Anyways, see y'all next week.